his chances are becoming clearer, but then there are also shortcomings. Sowore, to me, from analysis, and let me also let you understand that this is not personal opinion, it's of course what is available on the internet, is the most prepared presidential candidate so far for 2019. But then let us also get something clearly, that is not therefore to say this shows an approval or endorsement. I'm not here to patronize anybody. I'm only here to say, well, this is what we are seeing, or we have seen so far. So ladies and gentlemen, just a moment, I'll be back and then I'll go strictly into the topic. Alright, what exactly is the reason I said Sowore is the most prepared candidate for 2019? Well, the following are reasons that our statistics, opinions, comments, reactions are also available online for every other person to also go ahead and check, so that it doesn't look like it's only Segun Olo that is deciding what he's saying. No. It is nothing for me to do. And don't also forget that I'm not here to patronize anybody. I'm also not here to endorse yet, or to say this person is therefore the approved person by me, or but by this show. I'm only here to say, so far the way it is, I'm just going to give you a bit. And this is also to say that if by tomorrow morning it appears that another candidate is already taking over, I also come here to give you updates as per who is doing well and better. But so far, I must tell you that the most prepared person so far, and this is some kind of virtual award to say Sowore is doing exactly very well as far as this election, as far as the young or new generation aspirants that are preparing for 2019 are concerned. Well, what are the reasons and what are the facts that supports this position? Well, one of them, Sowore has reached out to more people and covered more locations or states physically than the others. I'm sorry about this way that spelling went. It's just some kind of witches and wizards must be responsible for this. But what I'm simply trying to say is that if you look at it, apart from reaching out to people online, Sowore is the only person who I can say that beyond just sitting, tweeting, Instagramming, Facebooking, and reaching out to people online, Sowore is the only person among this young generation aspirants who has covered more geographical space in Nigeria, both home and abroad, who has covered more places to reach out to people that are intending voters or even available or existing voters. Sowore is the only person who has been to the north. The other time we talked about Sowore in Daura, challenging President Muhammadu Buhari in his own town, and that is to say that this guy is actually very ready for this job. So that's number one reason why I said Sowore is the most prepared for this job. Another reason is Sowore is more available, more instant, more energetic. Of course, it is obvious that Sowore is more visible than any other candidate so far that we have seen. Even more, Sowore is more visible even than the two major candidates who are being reported by the mainstream media, the incumbent and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. Sowore is still more visible than them. He appears to be more energetic and it's even more instant. If you call Sowore now, text him or do anything, he responds at the instant. So sometimes you wonder if he's doing some magic, or if he's not the only person, or if it's not even him that is talking to you. Sometimes before you wake up, he's already on the road. By the time you wake up, you find out he's already at another place already. Before you blink and eye, he's already in a caravan, in a train. He's already in the north. He's in one state in the morning. By the time you blink and eye, he's already in another state by evening. So you wonder, does this guy even sleep? So the guy is more available, is more instant, is more energetic, is more visible, almost more than others. But then, all those things notwithstanding, Sowore has shortcomings, and that's where I get worried a bit. The shortcomings are to say that even though he's more visible, he's more energetic, he appears to be the most prepared. Sometimes you wonder if he has been preparing since he was born, only for this thing all his life. But you wonder that, you ask yourself also whether these things are actually returning the expected, following or expected number of people who believe in him and want to vote for him. Well, these are the following shortcomings. He is perceived to be rude and not necessarily converting the large number of people he's reaching out to daily. Go online, search. These are the comments. If you believe what I'm saying is not true, just go online. I don't want to start cropping comments of people out right now. But Sowore is believed to be rude, is believed to be too ambitious, is believed to be talking down on the ambition of other aspirants, and a lot of people believe it's just too confrontational, and that as a result, he's not necessarily converting the large people who he's reaching out to on a daily basis. So he's reaching, even though he's reaching out to more people, he's not necessarily converting them for or getting their votes. All right, and then the second perceived shortcoming on Sowore, despite us reaching out to more people daily basis, that is perceived to lack human management skill or managerial skill, and may be losing support even as he's gaining them. In other words, even though he might be getting people to support him, he might not necessarily therefore be able to manage them or sustain or retain them. That's another shortcoming I have been able to observe from online comments, online responses, opinions about him so far in his campaign. Well, those are the things I've gathered so far, and the reason we are doing this is to say that he should work on it. He should work on the following things I've mentioned. Two things. Number one, that he is perceived to be too rude and may not be able to, and that the people he's reaching out to, despite he's reaching out to more people, are not necessarily converting to people that will vote for him. Because they know about him. It's one thing to be aware about a product, is another thing to be willing to buy or purchase it. So even though he's reaching out to more people on daily basis, he's not necessarily converting them into serious voters for him. And the second one that he should work on as a matter of immediacy and urgency is that people believe that he lacks managerial skill, and that even the few people he's gaining is also losing them in a matter of days before election. And that's worrisome. Well, I want to apologize quickly that the Facebook family, I'm so sorry, are not at home. So I'm in a place where there's no electricity. The system that's supposed to help carry this broadcast to Facebook is actually down because there's no electricity to power it. I powered it at first, but then it went down because there's no electricity. So I'm just trying to make sure that I manage even this one I'm using right now to stream to YouTube, and then everybody has to understand that this is going to be a very short broadcast. So all the comments that I meet while I'm still trying to explain the show today or to discuss this matter, we'll just keep it very brief. I'll read the comments that are already coming on, because I see a lot of comments are already on. I'll read those ones and I'll rush as fast as I can, because I'm not sure that the battery I have for this audio is going to take me that long, and I'm also not sure that electricity, the little power available on my laptop is going to carry us throughout. So I want to say this. The comments, let's go. I know a lot of people will disagree with me. Well, it's up to you. Let's go there. Wow, 143 of you are live already, online with me. Wow, there's electricity. Now let me see if I can get Facebook to come online too. I'm not sure about this because the supply is actually very low. All right, let's go there. Kelly Coco, you say, hey Shege. Yes, how are you too? You're welcome online, everybody. Olise Buka say, Oshe baddest. You will soon start attacking me very soon. I'm very sure about that. I was going to say, yeah, Shege boy is finally declaring for Sowore. This is not an endorsement, as I said. I'm only giving you updates as they actually are, the reality. All right, Favor, what is it? Hello, Shegun. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, shit. I'm sorry about the noise you're hearing. It's just, like I told you, I'm not at home. Just some rude boys. Slamming the door everywhere. I don't know why their houses will not sit in one place. Banjoshi say, hi, Shegun. Hope all is well. You have provoked Olise Buka. Let's go there. I have not. I'm just exactly telling the truth as it is. Olise Buka say, I swear I'm excited to discuss this. Well, but let me hear what you have to say, guys. You say, no mind now, Mo. He's still wasting time, but he's being objective, so I love that. He doesn't take sides as a general media person. At least he speaks truth, you know. Thank you so much, Olisa Booker. At least only you understand me so far on this show. All right, Latif Anyotoye, say, Bro Shegu, good evening with good job. Thank you so much. But I know some of you are going to start attacking me very shortly. Charles Livevo, Shegu, my person, good evening to you from Norway. You're welcome, my person. How are you? Darren Michael, Sowore will win. I'm 100% sure. We all need to do more, donate more. All right. Follow Joshua, say Hurricane Sowore is more than prepared. I agree with you. The guy is prepared. All the major find they say Shegun Shege or come my mind. Thank you. Don't complete it. Shegun Shege come my mind. Just leave it at that point. All right. Follow Joshua. Confirm his status. Yeah, he's energetic. I said so. Femi Mario says, Shegun, now that you have been convinced, I hope you will declare your alliance to AAC now. Well, as I said, I am not exactly endorsing anybody, and I'm not doing this, making this broadcast to say that Sowore is therefore. I'm not patronizing Sowore. I'm just saying that if you have to be truthful and objective, you are going to face the reality. Sowore is the most energetic of all these new generation aspirants who are preparing for 2019. He's the most prepared, and it appears like this is what he's been waiting for all his life, because he wakes up to do something new every day, and he covers more geographical space in little time. Well, let's move on to the next. Ibukwa Bola, say immense business. Well, that's actually true. On point, so to say, I'm glad you finally admitted. Well, I'm admitting that he's energetic, he's prepared, right? But then he has to work on those shortcomings I highlighted, because those are general comments, not mine. Agase, who in this life does not have shortcomings exactly? You know, but we can always improve on them. That's what's the most important. Yeah. On point success, no human being has no shortcomings. If you're say no dull moments with Sowore, exactly, I can agree with you. Avose Emmanuel Wesu say, Shegun, I disagree with you. Yes, bring on your points. I've read the comments so far. I've told you that if you go online, you see that this is the same comment everybody has. I mean, I'm just trying to bring out the LCM of what people are saying. So it's not me. If you disagree, you are disagreeing with opinions of people, not my own opinion, right? Prince Goke, at DME say, take it back, Sowore, all right? Darian Michael say, if you don't support criminals in Nigeria, then you are rude. That's not the point. Well, we'll come back to this. I just need to quickly read some comments through. Sunlight of All Sons say, my president in 2019, Omoyele Sowore, take it back action. That Podigi, Shegun talk sense, stop talking like a Buhari did. I was a Michael, where's Sue? How? That Podigi says, speaking truth to power doesn't make one rude. Well, but when you are making the victims of, not everybody is in government. So if you want to speak truth to power, there's a way you don't also talk at the people you are soliciting their votes in a way to make it appear as if they are victims too. So don't make it look like all of them are also part of the problem. Not everybody is. So a lot of people just believe that, you know, when you have too much ego, laced in the way you are in your approach and all of that, that when you get there, because I engaged seriously in some conversation with some people yesterday and 2 days ago, and I heard that they are saying, well, even though the guy looks like he's serious, I try to say, guys, come, this guy, let's face it, is serious. And it looks like, to me, even though I've not supported anybody yet, I'm not supporting anybody yet, it appears to me like this guy is the most prepared, because every time you just see him, you get credit alert from him every time. When I say credit alert, your Facebook notifies you that he's already live. If he's not on the aircraft, heading to somewhere to go and campaign, he's already live, doing one show or the other, or he's on the street. So these guys, and when you check other people, they are just, you know, maybe some of them still take it like EJ sort of thing. The only person who appears to be so prepared for this thing is Sowore so far, and that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, when you are doing something like this, you are soliciting people's votes, you don't want to appear unnecessarily harsh. You don't want to appear like if you get there, you'll be arbitrary, or you be a tyrant or a despotic person because you feel like you know it all, you can do it all. And then somebody also told me that it speaks down on the ambition of other people. For instance, saying that he's not out to contest against the Drotois of this world, he's only out to contest against Buhari, making it look like Drotois' ambition is little and nothing to him, and that he doesn't see Mohalo and the rest of them as people he's contesting against, because he doesn't see them at all, and that the only people he see are Atiku and Buhari. Oh, in fact, the only person he sees is Buhari. He doesn't even mention Atiku at all, other than call him a criminal. Well, back to the comments. I hope people are going to allow me rest today. One point said, you need to understand Sowore to know that he's not rude. I'm not saying he's rude. I'm only saying the comments people are having so far. So he needs to improve on how he makes people perceive him. That's what I'm saying. It seems too serious, and sometimes he's overwhelmed. Yeah. Ade say Sowore for president. Monyoluwa Bankole Monyi. Where's that? Did I skip? Oh, so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I need to rush back to where that skipped. Many comments are coming in, so just skipping. Monyoluwa was the last person I was going to read a comment before this thing skipped, so I'm just trying to trace our comment back. A lot of people are already online. Wow. I hope I'm going to be able to read all these comments tonight, because I want to rush. The reason I'm trying to keep this broadcast short is that so many people who are not privileged to join us live usually come back to watch all over, and then if it's too long, they always communicate with me that it's too long, that I should try keeping it short. So that's why I'm trying to rush this show. I was reading somebody's comments when this thing skipped. Where's that? Oh, somebody thinks I'm already endorsing Sowore. No, far from it. Alright, Monyoluwa, yeah, that's where I was. Olusegun Sowore has experience and Nigerians need to learn, but check Obama's campaign trail. But I'm just to say, Shegun, their perception of rudeness is because Sowore isn't subservient or subjugate to what you think of him. He has shown he can think independently. I would say Emmanuel always to say, we are not losses anything, brother Shegun. We are not losses. I hope somebody understands how. Could you rephrase and write that again? Ibukun Agbola say he cannot be 100% perfect. I tell you, if he's not confrontational, people have already been saying he's being sponsored by Tinubu. He brought Buhari to power, has stopped now. VCN media say on Sowore talking down on other contestants. The issue is that no one will blow your trumpet for you except yourself. So far, the guy seems much prepared than others. Taiwolani says, despite all this, he's still the best. Moses Olisebuka Oba Shekola says, it's true, Sha. You should really work on it. It's too aggressive. I won't blame him. It's in our blood. Ondo people. But you really need to calm down. We all love him. Yes, take it back. I was saying, Emmanuel Sowore, live from Monrovia, Nigeria. Nigeria. How are you? If you're at the body, more Atiku down. Atiku, if you are watching this, if I'm not the one who said, you can see it and put the comments there so everybody can see who is saying you for. I'm not calling anybody a people. Alright, but if it is true, shall I take yourself? Atiku. Alright, on my talk say the title of your show that brought us out. Okay, check with advice those other candidates for Sowore and this and a person like Sowore each who can look at your face and tell you truth without fear. Suleiman Alabashi Shegun is not a liar, don't believe that. Can you hear me now? Aha, I hope you guys can hear me now. I'm so sorry, the battery of my audio, like I said, I just quickly replaced it with another one, and I hope it takes me through now. As a Shegun boy should, but you said in the past that Sowore came to change the way politics has been. Zico Don said you are talking to yourself. I'm so sorry. I hope the audio is better now. Elaga say what they describe as speaking down is politics. Trump refers to his opponents as crooked Hillary. Sowore hasn't even done that, but only stating the facts. Zico Don say noisy. Okay, I think that it's better now. Let me rush down to Shegun, you are really trying. God Almighty will continue. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, somebody say it's better now. All right, thank you so much. And then, so having done all of these things so far, all right. May I quickly address the issues from the underlying comments already? Yes, one person said that I'm too stubborn. I don't think we should make it about me. I'm just trying to let you know what my own judgment is, that Sowore is the most prepared candidate, and I've said it. However, the shortcomings that may not be helping his campaign so far are those things, according to comments I've read both online and I've also heard offline. So that is why I'm bringing it out to see how he can improve on them. So I'm not here to say that Sowore will win or will not win, like I said. And I also said that this broadcast is not an endorsement. And I also said that this broadcast is not to approve or patronize. I'm only saying tomorrow I may talk about another aspirant. And I also said that if by tomorrow morning it appears that another candidate has started working more than Sowore, I will come back to update it again and say, well, it appears that this person is working more again. That's just the way it is. So what I'm simply saying is that it is not my own making to say that Sowore is the best or not. No, I'm only looking at what people are saying. Of course, I only have one vote. All right, even if I vote for Drotoye or Mohalu or Sowore, it's only one. But what I'm saying is that we are looking for how one of these persons can win in 2019, and it appears that Sowore is the most prepared among them so far. I mean, as of today. And I'm saying, if tomorrow morning it appears that another person has worked more again, is more visible again, is working or covering more geographical spaces, reaching out to more people than Sowore, I'll update this information. That's what I'm saying. All right. And then that is to answer to those that are saying I'm too stubborn and I'm not supporting Sowore. I'm not here to say. And the title of this broadcast, if you read it again, you notice that I'm simply saying that so far is one that's worked, and it's not because nobody told me this. It's something that is clear to everybody. You can say that Sowore is the most hardworking of all of these young presidential aspirants or new generation aspirants. That's what I'm saying. And but while he's working, there are some shortcomings he needs to address as it goes along. That's what I'm simply saying. So if you like, go ahead, attack me. Somebody says I skipped the lot of comments. I'm so sorry, it's not deliberate. I saw that the comments were only pointing to the fact that I skipped some comments. Speaking to the fact that the audio went off, so I needed to skip those ones and only come back to the comments that are continuing. So for instance, if I go back a bit, you see, you want to finish my headroom kilo day, so why should I already fixed that audio part, so I don't need to go back to those comments. Cyberbo has been confronting power when it was suicidal to do so, and they will not back down now, come hell or high water. All right, better now. Okay, thank you so much. Everything is okay now. Thanks for the adjustment. Thank you so far for even letting me know that I was only talking to myself because the battery went off. Thank God I had a little spare I could use to replace and continue. But all the same, this battery is also not going to last long. I couldn't get the original around here because I'm not in my own place. I'm in somebody else's place. I'm far from home, so the one I could get is not the original, and it's not going to last. So we'll keep this broadcast short all the same. What have we achieved with unrude, polite, and unconfrontational autocrats and dictators, totally unconscionable to pass a judgment by a person based on their imperfection. Mary Francis in Nigeria, Sowore AAC, life up changes on the way. Favored what they say, you have skipped all. Okay, I think I addressed that already. Other young candidates should join Sowore. That's according to his Paris. Say other young candidates should join Sowore and throw away their pride, because Sowore is loved by the masses and other candidates know it. Vote AAC 2019. Dari Michael says Philadelphia is still busy painting dilapidated houses. I say thank you for the clarification. Okay, it's necessary. YMC Olanikwe say don't mind them. Sowore is the man. Shege, be careful, don't follow them. No, that's not what Sowore mean. Zico the Don says Shegun, many people in Nigeria talk more of Sowore and we all love him. And 70% of Nigerians want Sowore as president. So start supporting him. Tunde Shola says you say this broadcast is not an endorsement, but it's also important to be careful not to create a wrong impression in the hearts of people. Which of these guys don't have a shortcoming? I will talk about their own shortcomings in future broadcasts. Alright. Favor what they say, we stop hearing far before you knew it, before you read my second comment. Okay, if I skipped it, you can always repeat it. I'll read it, please. Amadu75 say, why everything in Nigeria is fake? Examples of what and what, please. Frank Viper says, Shegun, why is only Sowore working? What is happening to the other young candidates? Please, they should all join hand and support Sowore AAC for life. Ni Olayemi Olalemi, you retracted your message. Wale Walata saying, Omoele Sowore, my people, it's very simple. Nigerians look at your home and street and your neighborhood, and you will never vote any of the old guards again. Skybright say, have it in your mind you're doing a great work like Sowore and Sarah Reporter. I beg, manage my English. There's nothing to manage. I'm not a perfect English user. I'm not a perfect user of English language myself. So all of us are managing everything as they are. Is it noisy again? Let me know, please, people. Is it noisy again? Let me quickly check something. 1 minute, please. I'll be back shortly. How is it? Is it fair now? Tisn't. Alright. We'll quickly return to the comments now. Try to adjust something about this audio. Alright. Okay. Abroadian people say they love Sowore. Abroadians. I hope you can hear me now. All right, Niyola, let me say Shegun is being objective. However, a lot of those people saying is this or that are not being truthful to themselves, in particular Nigerians in general. Hola Oluwafolami say I will land in December 2018 to start aggressive campaign for Sowore Rufai for 2019. In 2019, I will vote Sowore Rufai and jet out of the country. I reserve apologies for my comments. Skybright said, do you have a WhatsApp group? Myself? Not yet. Maybe if we need to work on that, I'll do that. Favor what they say, Sowore is too transparent, energetic, smart, and never give up. Never, he doesn't respect power. He respects respect. Hope you know what I mean. Oh God. Okay, you can hear me clearly now. Thank you so much. Someone says, oh no, that's not what Sowore meant. Sowore is letting Nigerians know that it's not against the younger aspirants like him, because most of them are all fighting against the likes of Buhari and Atiku. Alright. Yes, sound and clear. Shola Adebayo, Martha Veggie say, plus them, minus them, Sowore will win come 2019. Oladimeji find they said, go back to my comment, please, Shegun. Oladimeji find there. What's the comment? Oladimeji find it. Could you repeat it, please, so that we don't delay other people? Huh? You may repeat the comment if I skipped it, please, so that we don't take ourselves backwards. We need to continue to go. Alright. Someone says Sowore has demonstrated nothing but radical political will to try to do something about the unfortunate mess our dear country is in. One has to be mad to conquer these rogues and thieves in power. Osagi Dahosa. 1 million people, I'm trying to fire up this other system to see if it would at least come up now. Alright. Ziku then Don says very clear. Favor Wade says Sowore is perfect for the job. His endless energy is needed to fix this country. Charles Bell will say, oh no, that is not what Sowore meant. Sowore, okay, I think I read all of this before. And until someone said I missed their comment. Emmanuel Elias says just that other candidates should endorse Sowore in January 2019 or few weeks before. 1 minute, everybody. I'm still reading these comments. I'm just trying to check something here. Alright, just Shortcomings. Did this give me what I wanted? Where's this? Nice, my cable. Alright, let me continue reading the comments. Someone says, I suggest that other candidates should support Sowore, okay? Nii says, a lot of people saying Sowore is this or that are not being truthful to themselves, in particular Nigerians in general. Osa Sogie. Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to connect the Facebook people to also be able to join in this live show. Alright. Okay. Back to Alright, so back to the comments, people. Let all the youth come together and Mr. Sowore take it back Africa Congress. Let Love God say, really fun. Getting the job done is most important as long as the law is followed. Sowore has been the light bearer of our democracy. Godswill Awuduike says, Aku Wudike Godswill. Nigerians do not know what they want. We have been beaten down so much by our government that We internalize this inferiority complex and don't understand when someone speaks truth to power. Ziko de Don. Since all these old school politicians are looking down on Sowore, and the best way he can. Oh. Sorry. Okay. And the best way he can upgrade himself in public is to demonstrate radical so they can hear his voice. Frank Viper says, Shegun, please play Sowore campaign music on your background, and it's time for you to support AEC before moving train leave you behind. I hear you. Favor what they say, Sowore only speak ill of the old cabals and sometimes respond to other candidates who feel he is only good at mobilizing people but not fit to sit. To me, that is rude. Ayotunde Salami say, take it back action. Kai Bright say, okay, what is your Facebook name? Because I want AEC to take over my community. My own Facebook name or AEC Facebook name. My name is Shegun Olo on Facebook. Shegun Olo. Charles Vivo say, Nigerians in diaspora, please let us donate massively to support Sowore because we all need to win this upcoming general election. Tunde Sholola says, sometimes I wonder if Sowore is human. I have never seen any presidential candidate or anyone running for office exude that much energy. You can tell he has a burning desire to make things work. Martha says, yes, I will donate. Vincent Scott says, Mr. Sowore will win. Nothing will stop you. Amodu M. Omoyele Sowore is the right man for Nigeria. Vincent Scott says, so that all the diaspora will come back home all over the world. Well, to those of you who are just joining on Facebook, I'm so sorry. It turned out that I'm not at home today, and then I'm somewhere and I didn't have access in time to electricity, so I had to only stream to YouTube. The other system that assists me to carry the broadcast to Facebook didn't have power, and that's exactly the reason we didn't start the Facebook on time. So electricity just came, they just supplied electricity now, and I decided to fire it up, and then people on Facebook should be able to see us now. I'm very sure about that. I also intended, in fact, I prepared to also bring Facebook comments in tonight, but I'm sorry, because we didn't have electricity, I wasn't able to do all of that. Well, long and short of it is that this broadcast is about to end. Because today we are not able to bring Facebook comments into the show as a result of the poor erratic power supply. We couldn't get everything we needed to do this. We couldn't get them charged because there was no electricity. So if you have a comment and you're watching on Facebook that you feel we should treat live on the show, please, you may want to head over to the YouTube page so that you can add the comments. And almost rounding off already, yes, so you have to hurry, please. Yeah, what was I going to do? Okay, so, or do I need to quickly rush over what we said for people who are just joining on Facebook? I said Sowore is the most prepared candidate, and I gave two reasons based on what is visible to everybody online. And then I also said the shortcomings he has regardless of being the most prepared. And then the following, to quickly rush over them again, include one. Sowore has reached out to more people and covered more locations or cities physically than others. That is the first one. And then the second point is that it's more available, instant, energetic, more visible, so to say. Alright, but then we went ahead to also talk about the shortcomings. One of them is that it's perceived to be rude and not necessarily converting the people he's reaching out to every day, despite that it's reaching out to more people. And then lastly, that it's perceived to lack managerial skill and may not be able to retain people even if he's gaining them. And that even if he becomes president, he might not be able to manage human resources and the country at large. So those are the things you miss if you're just joining on Facebook, right? Alright, let me quickly rush over the comments now, and then we close for tonight. Sowore is the David that will kill the Goliath of our politics, who has kept the people broke and broken. Some of the, okay? Favor what they say, some of the young candidates are not happy with him because they wanted him to be part of the mobilizing people for someone of their choice. They miss that energy and that's why they criticize him. God bless every supporter of AAC. Let Love God say, Willful, I have questions for Sowore. I'll try bring him on this show one of these days. Niyo Lale may say, come to Bigwood Estate. There's 247 power supply. Where's that? And what do M say? Electricity is something that Sowore will tackle come 2019, so you can do your program well, Shege. Favor why they say, I strongly believe Sowore will take this energy to the presidency seat. Is open to ideas. Osagi Dausa say, God bless AAC. Let Love God say, I'm hearing that Nigeria generates enough power. Alright guys, at this point I want to quickly round off by saying I appreciate the effort of some persons who try to reach out to me. At least in the last 2 days I received, I think, about 20,000 naira support. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want me to mention your name. Somebody sent me 10,000 naira yesterday, and while I was about to start the show tonight, I got another alert for 10,000 naira. I don't know if it is the same alert of yesterday I repeated. I know I saw an alert for 10,000 naira saying that thanks for the great work and the support. I don't know if you want me to mention your name, so that's why I decided not to mention the name, but you know yourself. Thank you so much. And the others who also promised, well, it's good if you redeem. And if you feel that you don't want to redeem because I'm not supporting your candidate yet, it's also fine. You can't erode me. You cannot erode me. I refuse to be eroded to supporting. If I want to support you, it will not be because you erode me. It will be because I choose based on what is clear that this person is actually prepared for this job. So I want to thank you all for staying tuned tonight on the show. Until I come your way again, my sign-out signature as usual, or as always, keep talking about things that matter. My name is Shegun Olo. Mwah. I love you all. Bye.